Welcome everybody who's back on YouTube. Welcome everybody. We are back. We are back, everybody. Hope everyone's doing well. Anyways, we are back in the game. So, first thing we're gonna do is drop off this plate. Let's see if we can. Oh, save point is this way. Oh no, this way. We're actually going to progress the story a bit, like we should. Progress the story a bit. We can get to like a certain spot. We're going to drop off a few things in here. Let's drop off this. I think we're good on the rest. Let's go try to avoid some enemies. There's some enemies at the very end of here, but let's go back to the street. Because I don't want to really deal with some big dudes. Let's go to the cab. It's at the end of the road. We're going to go this way. We might have to fight some guys. We like reset it down. Okay. Stupid a-holes. I need to get something real quick. Let's get this. Never mind. Why are you so expensive? Okay, it's like that guy is so expensive. Oh, this guy. Bet he's a virgin. I can smell it. Hey. Oh, hey there. We keep running into each other here. You really spent all of your time at this place, huh? Guilty as charged. Anyway, how's it going with the telephone cards? Show me what you got. Okay. Phew. All these girls are super hot. Which one's your favorite? Well, I don't really have one. Yeah, right. No need to be shy. You big old horn dog. Oh, we're both grown men. Tell me what you really think. Fine. I guess if I had to pick one, it'd be her. Doesn't she look like that girl from that store? Hey, it does look like her. Oh boy, thinking of her is getting me excited. Oh, it's coming to me. I see it. Phew. That one took a little work. You telling me you really saw it? You saw her naked? Oh, got you curious? I didn't say that. I just don't see how that's possible. You just have to train your mind. If you look at a photo, as long as it you burned holes in it, you'd be able to do the same with anything else. All right, break's over. It's time I head to gaze upon some girls in the flesh later. Oh. Try and go back. Let's see if he's there. I gotta go eat in here real quick. Oh, full life already. So let's see if we can go back out to where that is. There you are. Hey buddy, you're on the prowl too, huh? I'm not like you. I just happen to be in the area. I have to keep tabs on what's going on around town. You sure? If that's true, why are you working so hard to build up your telephone card collection? Let me see it. I'm not working hard. I just picked up what I find. Sure, whatever. Just hurry up and show me. Fine. Yeah, I see it. Wow. How did they get away with that printing this stuff on cards, man? It's almost criminal. Don't worry, most people don't see what you do. Oh, yeah? You watch a lot of porn. Not really, to tell the truth. Why do you ask? You know how they pixelate everything to censor it? Lately, I've been able to see past that too. Seriously? You can just do that? As you can imagine, the first time I pulled it off, I was so pumped I got a nosebleed. And I don't even need devices to bypass the censoring. I'm all done. Boy, that was a masterpiece. I guess you're heading to another girly place now? You don't seem the type to stop at just looking. Now that you mention it, I do have an itch to scratch. Thought so. Okay, stay calm. I've got to keep my cool. Now what is it my body really craves right now? Yeah, it's cougar time, baby. See you around. Should I go in and then go into the store and come back out and see if he'll be there? There he is. Hey. Been getting it on today? I'm not you. I'm not in constant need of relief. Seems like you've put together a good collection of telephone cards. I bet you know every girl in Kamurocho now, huh? Who knows? I guess I've met quite a few. Okay, time for you to show me this treasure collection of yours. Wow, this is some hot stuff. You can tell the photographer really gets it. I think leaving more to the imagination actually makes it more tantalizing. Yeah, imagination is everything. Nothing gets my gears going faster than a little fantasizing. When I was a kid, I hardly even got to see swimsuit models, but these days, everyone's stripping it off on basic TV. Yeah, it's not as exciting when it's just out there. I guess it's better when it seems out of reach. Well said. You have to be able to get the job done with imagination alone. I think it's about time that I stopped looking at telephone cards and started exercising my mind. Still, it could be tricky to get off the ground without anything to look at. Hold on. I see it all. Thanks for showing me that. But I didn't show you anything. And didn't you have your eyes closed? What you said got me thinking. I bet I could do that 5 times in a row just with my imagination. Well, glad I could help. I'm looking forward to what happens when I see the real thing now. Time to head to the next place. See you around. So we got... Let's see if we can get the last one for Mr. Libido. Yep.
Oi.
Hey, what's wrong? Why the long face? Well, I've got a problem. What is it? I lost the ability to well, finish. You mean you can't get it up? No, that's not it. It goes up just fine, but then nothing. Ah, that's rough. I've been visiting girl after girl since it started happening. Still no use. Get a little rest. You've probably just been overdoing it. That's not even possible. I'm Mr. Libido, remember? You say so. Still, you don't need to push yourself so hard. Just eat good. Just eat good food and rest. What makes you think resting will fix it? I don't know. Do you have any idea why this happened? Yeah, I have a hunch. Remember I was saying that fantasies were all I needed to get me off. I think that's the problem. What do you mean? Basically, I think the girls in my imagination outshine the real thing. The girls I fantasize about are so amazing that real girls aren't enough for me anymore. We got problems, alright. What do you think I should do? No idea. How about you stop fantasizing for starters? I can't do that. As long as I close my eyes, that's all I see.
Yeah.
Even with my eyes open, I see them. You got it bad. I guess you'll have to keep searching until you find a girl who can surpass your wildest fantasies. I thought you might say that. But where could the perfect girl be hiding? I guess I'll help him out. I'll keep my eyes peeled. I'll tell you if I find any girl that fits the bill. Hey, thanks. Guys like you and me have to stick together, right? No, not like you. Anyway, you just rest up. I'll try. Somehow I ended up with the task of finding this guy, the girl of his dreams. Does someone like that even exist? No doubt he's already been to pretty much every adult establishment in town. I have to find a place he hasn't gone. So let's see. Well, this would be kind of funny. Let's go to... Oh, no, not there. We gotta go to here. Okay. This this should be very interesting. So. Whoa. What we got? That's pretty good. Oh, these guys are in my way. Fine. You dicks. Get away from my face. Me a while. Hello, sweetheart. Take a seat wherever you like and make yourself at home. An Okama bar. Mr. Vito said he'd covered pretty much all of the adult establishments in Kamurocho, but maybe he hasn't tried places like this yet. What if... But would he be into that? Then again, he is Mr. Libido. Well, it can't hurt to tell him about this place. While we're here, we can actually do, I think, one of them. Yeah. There we go. Yo, Kiryu-kun. Yo, Kazuga. How's it going? Great. Guns blazing as always. The job's going well, too. The job, huh? You're a magazine reporter, right? Are you still prying into Kamurocho's dark side? Darn tootin'. That said, there's been nothing but trivial tidbits to report lately. Covering small-time stories suck. Better than taking on anything too hot to handle. Or are you out looking for trouble again? I thought it was dead when the gun dealer went sour. Thanks again for saving my sorry ass. I got something to ask you, Kiryu-kun. You know about a group called the Human Trafficking Ring? The Human Trafficking Ring? Never heard of it. But judging by the name, it sounds like trouble. No doubt. It's a lead I happened to stumble on. Word on the street is the Human Trafficking Ring based right here in Kamurocho. Somewhere around Pink Alley. From what I hear, you can buy people there for the right amount of money. Young, old, men, women, whatever you want. In a nationality of your choice. All for sale. There's really a place like that crazy in Kamurocho? I know. Sounds nuts, doesn't it? Yeah. It's hard to believe. But if it really were such a place, and if you were a journalist, Kiryu-kun, what would you do?
Oi.
Whoa, Kazuga. You better not be. Oh, sure, as if I could let that slide without checking it out. Not as a reporter for the weekly Shinjitsu, I can't. Figures. You never learn, do you? Despite the risks, Kazuga is intent on investigating these alleged slave traders called the Human Trafficking Ring. Let's see. Kazuga, mind if I join you when you investigate those slave traders? You want to come with me? For what for? I'm curious about the Human Trafficking Ring. And if you run into trouble, at least I'll be there to save you. Hey, thanks. I appreciate it, but nah, sorry. I can't accept that offer. Why not? It's like this, see. I chase what may be dangerous stories because I want to bring the truth to my readers. That's just what I'm driven to do as a journalist. If I take a beating or end up killed, it's all on me. My own damn fault. What happens if I get someone else involved and there's trouble? I couldn't bear that kind of guilt for the rest of my life. So, sorry, I can't let you come with me. If you thought about it that much, I get it. Just be careful when you're investigating out there. Thanks, man. The iron's hot and it needs to be struck. I'll be off investigating around Pink Alley. See you around, Kiryu-kun. I hope he doesn't run into any trouble. Okay, so let's see. We did a few things. We started that one. Pink Alley's over there. It's actually quite. There's actually quite a straight path to get to this. So let's see. Hopefully, we don't run into some unmentionable people we don't want to run into. We'll see. Okay, so let's go south. So far, so good. No a-holes to deal with yet. Let's go down. Oh. Oh, we're doing another one here. Really? A fortune teller who's never wrong. Really? They saw that he can actually see the future. That's why she's like totally accurate. You're serious? Like, if that's true, I wouldn't mind getting a reading. So where is this fortune teller? They say she moves around. I heard she was last seen in the Champion District. Apparently she charges 1,000,000 yen for a reading though. How much? 1,000,000 yen? I don't have that kind of money. Like, get real. That just makes it sound totally bogus. For sure. But there must be people who are willing to pay the price. I heard that to find her you have to look in her weird glowing crystal ball. Wow. I can't believe people would actually pay that. Maybe I'll just snoop around the Champion District a bit. Fortune teller with crystal ball who's never wrong. Sounds strange, but it's none of my concern. Alright, well. Why don't I go back up that way? Ah, there you are. You there. Hold on. Me? Fortune telling, huh? I really don't care. Sorry, fortune telling doesn't interest me. Try someone else. I don't especially care to do your reading. I need some protection for myself. Protection? What do you need? What do you mean? You don't seem to be in any danger. I will be. Trouble's coming. My reading said as much. I'm going to be attacked and soon.
Nani?
Attacked? Indeed. A customer I read blames me for his woes. It means to exact revenge. It's clear as day in my crystal ball. That's ridiculous. Fortune telling isn't real. You would be right more often than not, but I'm a fortune teller who can see the future. I'm never wrong. A fortune teller who's never wrong. Didn't I hear rumors about this woman? So this is that fortune teller. Come now, look alive. My assailant is on his way. Don't worry, you'll be awarded for protecting me.
Oi.
You lying hag. I found you at last. See? Right on time. Guess you were right. I paid 1,000,000 yen. And all you spotted was crazy bullshit that never happened. My girl laughed at your bullshit like it was the gospel truth. She dumped me because of you. All I did was tell her what I saw, you. Homeless and scrounging in the trash for half-eaten food. Are you nuts? I've been buying up buildings like crazy. No way the money is going to run dry. Pick through garbage? Me? No one gets away with throwing dirt in my face. I'll teach you a lesson you won't forget. This is where you come in. You said there's a reward. Indeed, of course.
Oi.
Hey, cool it. You're trying to beat up an old woman. No wonder your girl left you. Who the hell are you? Her bodyguard? I'll just have to beat your ass first. There you go. That was easy. Damn it. Get lost. Thanks for that. I didn't expect you to be able to predict that. Didn't I tell you? I'm a fortune teller who can see the future. Now do you believe me? No, I don't believe in that sort of thing. Such a closed-minded man. But no matter. I'll read your fortune as my thanks for saving me.
Nani?
Read my fortune. Indeed. It would be usually set you back 1,000,000 yen. But for just this once, I forgo my fee. You should be grateful. Fortune telling is bogus, but it could be interesting Interesting. She's offering. So maybe I'll give it a try. Sounds interesting. I'll give your fortune telling a try. It'll be fun reading your fortune. I can tell already. Come, let's begin. First, your hands. Let me see. What? You're not just using your crystal ball? Shush. Hurry. While the stars are aligned. Okay. Let's see now. I thought so. Such lovely hands. The sort of strong hands I'd want wrapped around me.
Oi.
Whoa, lady. Does this have anything to do with my fortune? Oh, shush. I have a thing for hands. I'm doing your reading for free, so the least you can do is let me indulge. I don't exactly have time to burn, lady. Would you mind getting to the reading? Fine, fine. So impatient. So, tell me, which thread of your fate shall I unravel? Let's do this one. Okay, my future then. What's in my future 10 years from now? You say? Yeah? So... I see it. I see it. Shouldering blame for another's sin. A heavy burden to bear. And in the end, the millennium. The millennium. I saw it. But you're behind bars most of the time. So it's unavoidable. You're oddly calm about that. It doesn't come as as any great surprise. By the way, you're locked up 15 years from now too.
Nani?
What? Still? That's a pretty long stretch. What did I do to get that? If I were to spoil all there is to tell, your life would be a total drudgery. But I'll grant you a hint in the form of a little quiz. Closest friend is in peril. You, and you alone, can take the place and accept their fate as your own. What do you think you would do? Well, we kind of know what happens because we played Kiwami 1 and Kiwami 2, so... I'm the only one who can take the place of a friend in trouble. I would. Take my friend's place. I'm the only one who can save them? Of course I'll do whatever it takes, even if it's taking the fall for them. Suppose you would. You wouldn't be able to stop yourself from helping your friend. Does it have something to do with ending up behind bars? That, you have to find out for yourself. But I'm relieved if you hadn't chosen your friend. All of this could be for naught. All for naught? What are you talking about? Didn't you say you don't believe in fortune telling? Close friend. Could that be Nishiki? Well, no. We've dwelled on that matter enough. Let's do my family. Okay, how about telling me about my family? Very well, let us look at your family. I see. Real father. To atone for what you have done. To atone for what I've done. Wrestling a viper in Okinawa. Wrestling in Okinawa. I've seen it. When it comes to you and your family, the picture is complicated. Okay, so tell me about it. This I can tell you. A child is with you.
Nani?
Child? I have a kid with me? Indeed, you do. The child trusts you above all others. Is it my kid?
Oi.
Hey, don't climb up. Shush, I told you. It's complicated. You could claim it as your own. You would be justified in doing so if you said the child was not yours. This too would be correct. That is complicated. It gnaws at you, does it? A hint, then. I'll grant you a hint in the form of a short quiz. You have a child, one you love. If you had to, what price would you put on that child? Put a price on a kid. Oh. This is what we would do. Can't put a price on people, but for the sake of the question, 10 billion yen. Nice. 10 billion yen. Very nice. It has such a good ring to it. Yeah? Why, if you had 10 billion yen, you could make it rain money. The most beautiful sight that would be.
Nani?
Rain money. Oh dear, I said too much. Don't let it concern you. Hey lady, what does 10 billion yen have to do with a kid? That is a secret, but I can tell you this. That child will come to mean more to you than 10 billion yen. By the way, it's neither here nor there, but I did see you ensconced by 8 children. 8? That's a huge family. But I can't say you would be like a dragon among daddies. What the heck do you mean by that? You're messing with me, right? I thought you didn't believe in fortune telling. Though about your family, I have nothing more to add. Shh. Surrounded by 8 kids. That can't be true. What on earth would I do with that many? Let's look at his career. Tell me about my career then. Your career, is it? I see it, I see it. Oh. There's turmoil. Ah. Is that the city of Fukuoka? Fukuoka. Someone running out of a concert.
Nani?
Concert? Ah. I saw you driving a car. I was driving. Maybe I'm driving one of the senior officers somewhere. Oh, you're not surprised by that. Then let me ask you, what do you think you will be doing for a living? I'll be working as... Well, we're a driver, right? You're not telling me I'm going to end up as a cab driver, are you? You have to be joking. Very good. Bingo. Taxi driver. Are you? You are.
Nani?
Bingo. And a taxi driver. Probably. In the future, I saw you wearing a low hat and a car with a light display that said occupied on it. You're just making things up as you go, aren't you? I can't imagine a future where I end up driving a cab. You did all you like, but I know what I saw. A splendid driver you were, I might add. So skillful. You even use your turn signal. I don't know what to think anymore. Oh, you don't believe me in fortune telling anyway, right? Shh. Talking about blowing smoke up someone's ass. There's no way a prophecy this crazy could come true. It's a load of bull, it has to be. That's a lot to take in. What am I going to get myself into? Tired, are you? All I did was tell you what I saw. Don't think ill of me. Doesn't bother me. I don't believe in fortune telling after all. Even if I did, you can't expect me to believe I'll be a cab driver in Fukuoka and live with a gang of kids in Okinawa. No, I suppose not. You can believe or not. That choice is yours, at least. Well, that was an interesting way to kill time. Thanks. Take care. Ah, I'll give you one parting gift, one more vision. Today, a young man will speak to you. Your fate and his will be entangled. Blowing smoke again. I told you I don't believe in fortune telling. Defiant to the end, but perhaps that's what makes you a legend. A legend. Oh, Just spouting nonsense. Farewell. Someday you'll know just how right I was. I'll see about that. See ya. Fortune telling. What a load of hocus pocus. Whoa, yo pal. Where are you stepping?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Guess school trips ain't bad once in a while. So this is Kamurocho. All this grit and glitter. What a town. What was up with that guy? He said a guy who talks to me would have something to do with my fate. Me and that guy? Not likely. Well, that was fun. Let's go where we originally were headed. Oh no, is that the big guy? Talk to him then. That would reset him. This is as far as my legendary libido goes? Damn it.
Oi.
Hey, you alright? Did you find the right girl? About that. Interesting. No comma bar. Never even considered that.
Yeah.
You mean that works for you? Hey, anything goes. I'm Mr. Libido. No sexual hangups whatsoever. There's no Berlin Wall holding me back. I see. I guess I underestimate your passion for this. I won't say another word. Have at it then. Alright, here goes. Hiya. From the look on your face, I'm guessing you enjoyed yourself. It was amazing, like nothing I've ever experienced. Just remembering it gets me excited. That big permissive body, that tight little butt. Let's see, well, glad you're back to your old self. And have you to thank for that. I knew I could trust you. You know the tonic I needed. Hold on, don't get the wrong idea. That's not my kind of place. I just stumbled upon it, so I told you about it. No need to be all bashful now. We're friends here. Say, you're looking pretty good now yourself. Okay, that's enough. Not interested. Just joking. Still, it's like a whole new world of pleasure I never knew about. Thanks to you, I've seen the light. Well, just don't overdo it again. What are you saying? Now I've got double the pleasure to look forward to, so I'll be twice as busy. Maybe I'll go to a host club next.
Yeah.
Not sure they'll let you in. I'm really glad I met you. See you around. Eee, we're getting to the point for that. This game is a lot of fun, by the way, Chefina. Just giving you a heads up. It's a lot of fun. Did we get rid of that big guy walking around? I hope we did, because yeah, he's somebody we don't want to run into yet. We're not ready to verse him. We actually have two versions of him. We got the first one. We have the second one in Sotenbori with like Majima, which is like another character. So yeah, he's a good time. The other one's a little bit harder to do, but we'll see if we can complete that one when we come back to that chapter. Isn't that Kazuga? Oh, he's doing the human trafficking thing. Human trafficking. Show. Letter of introduction. They're whispering, but I can't hear everything. Fine, come. Kazuko's been investigating the human trafficking ring somewhere around here. I must have caught him in the act of going undercover. I'll have to ask him for an inside scoop back at the bar. Let's see. Yeah, we can go back to the bar and complete that. Oh. Please, no, Mr. Shakedown. I don't want to verse him right now. Oh. Oh. Oh, God. They're like right in my face. I gotta deal with these guys. Gets over here. This is a bar where I met Kazuko, the reporter investigating the dark side of Kamurocho. I've got time for one of Kazuko's stories if he's here. Yeah, because we want to hear like the details of like what's going on with that. So Kazuko's not here. Is Kazuko not coming today? Are you meeting someone here?
Yeah.
No, not really. You know the guy who always sits there? I was just wondering if he was coming by today. Him. He used to come by pretty much every day, but I haven't seen him at all recently. That's odd. Last time I saw him was when you two were drinking together, I think. I remember. That was when we talked about the human trafficking ring. After that, I saw him digging around in Pink Alley, so he hasn't been back here since then. I've got a bad feeling about this. Makes you worry, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. I'm sure it'll be okay. I hope so. Maybe I should go check out Pink Alley just in case. All right. Oh, this is another one too that we need. Hurts. Somebody. Hey, are you okay? I'm not feel good. Please. She's hurt. Can't even speak properly. Let's give her one of like the lower ones. Here, take this. Oh, I feel much better. Thank you. What happened to you? It happened a little while ago. I lose my job. Your job? Yeah, my job. My job for money. Oh, you mean your job? It's job, not job. my job. I work the sexy job, but I no take it anymore. I run away from sexy job, but owner, he catch me. And he roughed you up. He take my passport. I have no passport now. If the immigration find me now, I get kicked out of Japan. Then I can send money to... Then I know can send money to family back home. Passport. I assume you mean passport. Yes, passport. Some Japanese easy to say, some not. I practice, but this the hard speak. She seems to have a problem pronouncing the words P with P sounds in them. I need pizza. Pizza. Yes, pizza. I have the pizza. I work good. I'd be happy. I'm not sure what you mean by pizza. I don't have the pizza. Without the pizza, I'm in trouble. Need the pizza. But no can get the pizza. It's so bad. I get that she wants a pizza, but what the heck is it? Chef Peanut, need your help. Well, she's having trouble with the way the P sounds. That would mean pizza would be... Does she mean pizza? Pizza. That has to be it. The pizza she wants must be a pizza. She's been saying it over and over. She must have her mind set on the stuff. Yeah, I guess I can see how that would make you happy. Yes, everybody happy with the pizza. I want to be happy too. I get the pizza, I work job. No pizza, no job. Family, no eat. Weird, why would she need a pizza in order to work? She really must love pizza. Maybe eating the stuff gives her the energy to get back to work. That's some pizza passion right there. You know where I get the pizza? Do I know where to get it? Sure, I think so. Oh, really? You know? Where? They don't sell them around here. I heard they've started to deliver them to your house. Is that true? This country is so advanced. I want to ask you your assistance. You get the visa?
Nani?
What? Me? Need the visa. Visa costs money. I don't got money. No more money. No visa. I think you get it the other way. Please. You get the visa for me? Easy for you to say. I was hurt and fall and nobody come. Only you come. Only one. You only one. If all in Japan, you only nice man, no one else. Only you, only one I can, you only one I can ask. Please, give me the visa. Sure. Okay, I see what I can do. Oh, you did for me? Thank you very much. Then I work, then I'd be happy. I had a visa once. Now my visa time gone. No more left. Well, I guess you have to get through it before it goes bad. Sorry, I got no money for visa. You take this, please. Secret wallet. Take that. Okay, I got this. I'll be back in and with one hot fresh one. Yes, I'm so happy. My name's Samantha Thomas. Please get me the visa. Sure. Sure. I'm Kirio. You can count on me. Kirayu-san, thank you. Now, where do I find pizza in West? It's Western food. So maybe a burger joint would carry it. Smile Burger might work. Okay, so I gotta go over here. Okay.
Whoa!
Let's beat these guys up. Oh, platinum plate. Nice. Okay, so let's see. Go south. Ooh, money guy. Let's see. Can I equip any abilities now? That requires 30. What about you? 30. What about you? Okay. Not yet. So we gotta avoid a big guy. You guys are in my way. Okay. I'll take a pizza to go. The most popular one. Did you say pizza? This is a burger shop. You don't have pizza then? I thought you have all sorts of Western food. I'm sorry, you might have better luck looking for a pizza in a pizzeria. Pizzeria, huh? Is there one in Kamurocho? Well, you could try Pizza La. Pizza La. You order over the phone and they deliver it right away. It's very convenient. Incredible. Can you call this Pizza La person if I ask? And ask if they can get me a pizza? Pizza La is the name of the pizza place, not a person. I guess it doesn't matter. I can call them for you. How about a special combination pizza? A large one is 3,000. Let me get the money. Here's the money. Okay, I'll call Pizza La now. Thanks for waiting. Here's your Pizza La order. All I had to do was make a phone call and they delivered it. Wow, times sure have changed. Please enjoy your pizza while it's fresh and steaming hot. Some food is better cold, but certainly not pizza. Got a special combo. Got it. Thanks. I appreciate it. No. Never a problem. Please enjoy it while it's hot. Next time, please also try one of our famous burgers. Sure. Okay, I have to get this to Samantha while it's hot. Better hurry.
Whoa.
Oh no. Oh, just me with 3 seconds left. Hey, Samantha. Kirayu-san. I got what you asked for. Oh, you did? It wasn't easy. After all, it's worthless if it's not fresh and hot. Thank you very much. It's no good if it expires. Did you get the P sound right?
Hi.
Yes. For a job, I've been practicing. Now I can pronounce Japanese P and V sound. I see. Good job, Samantha. Thank you so much. So, oh, right. Yeah. I wasn't sure what you liked, so I ordered something safe. It looked pretty good in the picture. Oh? Picture? You need my picture. Huh. You have a picture of what you wanted? Sorry, I hope I got it kind of close. Oh, if it's close, it should be good. Kirayu-san, you're really nice Japanese. This first time a Japanese man so nice to me. Good to hear. Kirayu-san, I work hard. Work and work till what you give me today expire. Till it expires. Well, it's probably not. It'll probably go bad pretty fast. Expire fast? Why? What do you mean? Well, how long could it possibly last? A day, maybe? A day? Oh no, Kirayu-san, this is not so good. Don't get me wrong, I'm not an expert like you, but then again, it might be different here in Japan than from your country, Samantha. Oh, I see. Maybe Japan different. Okay, take this and good luck with your job. We handed over the special combination pizza. Kirayu-san. No, you don't have to share it. It's all yours. Enjoy. This pizza, I need visa. Huh? But Samantha, you said you wanted pizza so you could eat your fill and get back to work. No, that's not really what I say. How I work with pizza. Uh-oh. I think I really screwed up. I thought she wanted pizza, but she really was saying visa. I'm such an idiot. Yo, Samantha, it's time. Who is this? This man, he make me do sexy work. I ran away.
Nani?
What? Samantha, don't forget. You made me a promise. If you get a visa by the deadline, you can get your passport back. And then you can leave this job. But if you don't, you promise to work for me for the rest of your life. Oh, will you take this?
Eh?
This is a pizza, not a visa. There's no one on the planet who'd make that stupid a mistake. Oh. Samantha's in trouble. And it's all because of my pizza. Come on, Samantha. Move your ass. We'll get you back to work and raking in that dough again. Yes. Hold it. What do you want? Sounds like your gig is working foreign girls illegally. And how does this concern you?
Yeah.
Well, I feel kind of responsible for this mix-up. So I want you to let Samantha go. What? Wait. Are you and Samantha? You better not be touching my merchandise. No. There's nothing going on here. It was just a little mistake, that's all. Calling my girl a mistake? I'm gonna kick that pizza so far up your ass you'll taste the pepperoni. Okay. Shit, this guy's for real. Samantha, you're done taking orders from him. If you want a visa, apply properly like you're supposed to. I'll teach you how, okay? Kidai-san. Hey, Samantha's passport. Give it back to her. I can't.
Nani?
What? Samantha, don't leave me. I have to tell you. Really. I love you. Huh? I'm so crazy about you. I took your passport so you couldn't leave the parlor. I couldn't stand the thought of you going away. I'm so sorry for everything. Just don't leave me. You have it in your heart to forgive me. Please marry me. But marry you? If you marry me, you can work in Japan without a visa. You can even keep wiring money to your family back home. But I don't want to do more sexy work. Of course not. I wouldn't force my wife to sell her body. Samantha, believe me, I'll find you legit work. I'm begging you, please forgive me and be by my side. Please, Samantha. What do you want me to do, Samantha? This man, he did bad things to me, but the only one who take in women like me and give me a job. When I'm feeling lonely, he talked to me. Samantha. Back home, my family's still waiting, still hungry. I have to work in Japan, so I'll marry him, Kidai-san. You think it okay? That's for you to decide. If you think it's for the best, I certainly won't object. Thank you, Kidai-san. You ever look at Samantha wrong again, I'll make you regret it. You better make her happy, or else. Yes, sir. Kidai-san. Thank you very, very much. This, my thanks. Security wallet. Nice. Oh, we'll eat Kidai-san's pizza together. You sure? Of course. Okay, let's eat it while it's still fresh. Your pizza's like a new marriage. Enjoy while it's hot. Okay, we eat. Yeah, let's have some. It's good. At least at the end of the day, this dumb mistake I made tastes better than a visa, right? Yes, Kirai-san. Your visa is #1 in the world. Okay. 40 sub-stories completed. Not bad. So we need to go complete. We have like one more that we've been running around trying to do. You guys are in my way. Please help me. We're always gonna do these. Welcome to the stream, Brax. Welcome, welcome. I'll do it for the plate. You have a plate? Ah, that's not working. Let's go and sell. Let's see. Yeah, that's good. Whoa. As long as we don't really, we're not versing the shakedown guys yet. Actually, before we do that, let's go increase brawler stance and go into this one right here. Ah, we got an achievement for that too. Nice. Okay. We have to invest into like some of our other stats. So we're gonna fight a whole bunch of enemies while we're here. You got me, dicks. Ow. Okay, so we gotta go south. Let's hope the takedown guy isn't down this way. That's our guy. I've been wondering what happened to him.
Oi.
Yep, know the feeling. I haven't kept up in anime in a very long time. I got too many other things going on in my life, but everybody has their hobbies, so I'm glad. I hope they had a great time. What happened to you? Kitty-kun, run. What? Let's get you out of here. Ah, we got this guy. We got this guy. Little weasel. Look how far he ran. Who are you? Kind of the rodent reporter. He's the guy who was talking to Kazuga before. Is he from the human trafficking ring?
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't do that. He's an associate of mine. Oh, you're his friend, are you? Then you should know. This town's dark secret are best left in the shadows. I don't know or care who you clowns are. I just know your boy came around here sniffing us out. For that, you're both going to the auction block. Alright, well. Oh, what? You're not half bad, but not good enough. Too bad for you. The cavalry's coming. Let's see how long you can hold out against my backup with a rat to babysit. What is going on here? That voice. Boss man. Well, why you come here yourself, boss? I'm so sorry, sir. I'll take care of these two right away. But please, I beg your pardon. You may release them. They are free to go. But these weasels came looking for a fight. They are ordinary citizens, nothing more. Just a little overly curious, I'm sure. But they know everything. And what of it? You're as much to blame for trying to conduct business with a civilian. Some secrets are best left in the shadows. I'm sorry, sir. I'll let them go. You got off easy this time. That man. We're safe? You saved me again, Kiryu-kun. Thanks. If it weren't for you, I'd be merchandise at the human trafficking ring. You better take that lesson to heart, Kazuga. If you sniff around when you smell trouble, it'll bite you on your nose. Yeah, I know. You've hauled me out of some deep shit twice now. Seriously, Kiryu-kun, I'm sorry. It must have been an over in my head after all. I'll stop sticking my nose into Kamurocho's shadows for the time being. Yeah, cool your heels for a while. And if you still want to chase the city's shadows after the heat's died down, be more careful next time. That's a sound idea, Kiryu-kun. Maybe I'll lay low. You can laugh now, but if that man hadn't showed up, we could have been in a world of pain. Not that I know. I was out cold, but you saw the boss of the human trafficking ring, yeah? I envy you, man. I caught a glimpse, but he hid his identity under a hat. Even if I saw him again, I wouldn't recognize his face. That's still a massive coup. We're talking about a guy who might control part of Kamurocho's underworld. Someone big. Huh. Dream on. With the bossman's voice and stature, I can't shake the feeling I might know him from somewhere. Mystery Mountain, trafficking terror. Is the ring's leader right behind you? How's that for a headline? What did I say about cooling your heels? So much for learning your lesson. Man, I'm sorry. Calling an occupational hazard. Guess that's just who you are, Kazuga. It's nice to see you two drinking together again. Yeah? That true? See, Kazuga, our barkeep was worried about you too. Oh, is that right? Thanks, you're the best, I swear. You got me as a daily regular for life. I'm very happy to hear that. But, if I may, you must be more cautious around these parts. After all, they say some dark secrets are best left in the shadows. What? That voice. Is something the matter, sir?
Yeah.
No. It's nothing. That was kind of a cool thing to do. Maybe I can drink at this bar for a sec. Maybe I can drink some things here. Yeah, I haven't ordered everything from here, yeah. Let's go ahead and drink some stuff. Fans of Japanese whiskey on the rise, even overseas. And one big reason for that is right here. Yamazaki Whiskey's prize winner. We've kind of already done this, but we're gonna try and get all of the like all of the, what do you call it? We gotta try and earn all of them, right? From drinking here. You already know that one. All right. So let's see. Okay, so let me see where we're at in terms of stories. I think we actually gotta go to the real estate business now. So let's go and head our way there. Get away, guys. What do I get from you? Plate. Ooh, nice. All right. So let's see. There's a shop over there that we can go.
Yeah.
ちょっと寄付してもらおうか。なんなんだ。 してくれ。
All right. Let's see. Well, there's a save point right here.
やめてください。お金さっきので全額なんです。嘘つくんじゃねえ。
Let's put the plate
も
in.
っとあんだろ。
How many of those we got? We got like what? 3 platinum plates right now.
何言ってるんですか。
If we continue south, we can take care of these guys. And then once we get that pathway,
してんじゃねえよ。
やんのか。
we can actually go over to the other side. Toughness C, we'll take it.
許してください。おお。おお。
See if we can buy anything with our CP points. Oh, these guys are here.
やめてください。お金。
I was actually trying to get CP points, but this will work out too.
とりあえずてめえ殴るわ。
なんなんだ。
Yeah, buddy. Burn your face off. Hell yes. Destroy everything. Ruby plate. Nice. That's super good. Okay. We're almost maxed out on this one. Dash without never getting tired. After we get like the office, when we start getting into the business, we're gonna probably invest into this to make more money. But yeah. Let's go and actually like do the story part that we need to do. You know, the one thing that I wish I could do is I wish we had ATMs so we could store money. Because right now I don't need him to sleep really. I mean, it's great that he's sleeping. Because I know how to steal now. I know how to steal like all the way up to max now, so. There you go. But we gotta complete this section. Kitty-san. Pleased to meet you. I'm Marina, Yamanoi's secretary. Look forward to working with you. Right. Kiryu. Good to meet you. What do you think, Kiryu-san? Place looks great, doesn't it? Yeah, it's incredible. You can now use the office in Sugita building as your hideout, which also serves as your business headquarters. As the story advances, you unlock the ability to switch protagonists using the hideout telephone, as well as change clothes into any of the outfits you unlocked. How about I walk with you through some business basics? Is this a good time? Sure. Sounds good. In that case, I'll let my secretary take it from here. There's a lot to remember, but if you forget anything, you can ask me anytime. For now, I'll walk you through the whole process once. So let's see. In the real estate royal, you purchase and manage properties to build up your funds with the ultimate goal of bringing down the 5 billionaires. Manage your holdings from Kiryu's office by interacting with the city model on the table. You can also check the status of your properties by selecting business from the pause menu. Managing the real estate from the office. You can do the following through the office menu. Start payout collection for each area. Collect profits from each area. Assign a manager and security to each area. Send advisors to properties. Manage your properties using these options and you will soon be raking in huge profits. Start payout collection. Select real estate royal management and press triangle to display a payout collection confirmation window. If you have assigned a manager or security guard to the area you want to collect from, their salaries will also be listed. Select yes to confirm. Sometime after collection is started, the gauge will fill and you'll be able to collect your profits. The funding gathered is based on profit forecasts and economic trends. However, sometimes things will not go smoothly. Problems may arise during collection process, or you may be challenged to a money battle while collecting your profits. If a problem occurs, the collection gauge will freeze. You'll be unable to collect profits until you go to find out who's causing the problem and subsequently deal with them. Sometimes when you collect your profits, one of the 5 billionaires will challenge you to a money battle. The manager assigned to that area will try to counter your effects of the billionaire's aggressive investment, but if their HP runs out, you will lose the targeted property. Protect your property by pressing X to invest your own money and restore the manager's HP. Assigning staff members. You can assign one staff member per area. They have their following abilities: financial savvy. That's like an example. Counts as HP during money battles. This only recovers when a manager is not in use. So switch them out often. Economy influence. Shows the manager's effect on economy trends in the area. The higher value, the better. The number of on the left is the starting value, and the one on the right is the final one. Okay. Assign staff security. In addition to a manager, you can also assign a security guard to an area. Each security employee has the following abilities: problem solving. Shows the ability to resolve issues in collection. At high levels, guards are more likely to solve problems on their own. Same thing goes for like safety influence. Okay. Sending advisors to properties. Send an advisor to visit property to make improvements, upgrading its rank in the process. Select a property first and then an advisor. You will have to pay for the services, but the earning potential of a property will improve as its rank rises. Each advisor has different abilities and areas of expertise, so select the right advisor for each property. I think that's about covers it. Did you follow all that? I think so. Let's get to it. Please give the order to begin collections for our current property holdings. Use the office table to access the real estate row menu and choose real estate row management and select Leisure King area and press triangle to make collection. You can review the rules and controls anytime if you need to via help in the same menu. There is that. That's one card we didn't have access to. That means that her... We can go work on her, like, probably right after we try this out. Okay. So you can buy some stuff. Okay. These aren't good muscles, they just have a big chest. All right, let's go for it. Can I actually go from this side? Do I talk to you? You gave that collections order like a pro. Now you just need to relax for a bit. And the cash will come flowing in. Oh, and Yamanoi-san left some funds to serve as your initial operating capital. I'll give that to you now. Oh, 15 million. Cool. Okay. This is a fortune. Are you sure? Of course. That nest egg and Yudizake down on the first floor of this building are a little send-off to you. Please use them as my blessing. The relying on a single shop's profits is putting a lot of eggs in one basket. Why not buy another with the cash? If you want a solid starter, I'd recommend Sukiyaki Muranaka on Kaiichi Street. It's a pretty popular spot, but still a comparatively affordable acquisition. Alright, I'll go have a look. Use operating capital if you've been given to acquire Sukiyaki Muranaka on Takaichi Street. Does that mean I have to actually go to the spot? It probably means I have to actually like physically go there or something. Let's see, Sukiyaki Muranaka. It's the main outpost of an old school sukiyaki restaurant. Though they're always booked solid with reservations. What should I do? We're gonna buy this. I'll make an offer. Okay. Okay. Let's go back to where we were now. Let's try to make more money. I keep forgetting like what side I gotta go to. Oh, welcome back. Looks like you acquired a new property. Also, those collections you ordered are in. The money is ready and waiting for you. A set time after giving the order to begin collections in a given block, you'll be able to pick up those profits. Access the menu from the office table and choose Real Estate Royal Management. Then select Leisure King area and press X to pick up the profits. Okay, menu, choose Management, Leisure King area. Okay. Oh, not bad. Okay. Looks like those profits are in. This is exactly when you need to keep watch for one of the 5 billionaires picking a money battle. If you lose in that money battle, you'll lose ownership of a property. So be sure that you always appoint a man. Right, got it. It's definitely a lot to keep in your head, though. Huh, true. But I'm sure you'll have it soon, Kiryu-san. Basically, you want to expand your holdings, grow those properties, and enhance your personal roster. That will build your share and earn you greater profits. The bigger we get by repeating that process, the closer we'll be to shutting down the 5 billionaires. Right, I'm on it. Oh, one other thing. I'm leaving it up to you on how you want to spend any profits and operating capital. In this line of work, you end up spending money in all sorts of ways. Invest wisely. That includes investing in yourself. I don't see how I'm going to spend this much money anytime soon, but thanks. I'll use it well, I hope. I trust that you will, Mr. President. Wait. I don't remember becoming president. No. But as a secretary, it just feels natural to call the one making all the business calls the president. Doesn't that feel really secretary-ish to you? Does it? I wouldn't really know. But Yamanoi-san's the president here, isn't he? Well, yes, officially. But what's the harm? If Marina-san wants to call you that, I say let her. This is actually my first gig as a secretary, so I'm eager to be as secretary-ish as possible. Oh, you're a first timer at this job too. What'd you used to do before Yamano-san hired you? That's a big, juicy secret. Yeah? Okay then. I didn't really care what you call me, so knock yourself out. Hey, then let's aim for the top here, Mr. Prez. Right. Seems capable enough, but she's a little odd. I see a lot of headaches in my future. Ah, well, I agreed to this. I'm going all in. Okay, I was gonna meet Odo for that drink. He said the place was called Serena on Tenkaichi Street. Yes, but look at all the peeps I acquired so far. It's been a while. You're that guy I watched the video with at that video shop, right? Yes. We spent a really passionate moment together. Well, that sounded completely wrong. I'm sorry about that girl, though. It's all right. No one can predict how a person's feelings might turn out. Right. Heartbreak is painful, but I'll find something else to take my mind off of it. Yeah, maybe we could focus on work or something. Work. Actually, I just got fired from my job the other day, so I don't have any more work to focus on. Oh, I didn't know. Sorry. I'm just watching videos all day long now. Jeez, my life is a shambles. If you want, you can try helping out at my company. It's not much, but I'll pay you a fair wage. What? For real? That's awesome. Yes, this is perfect. Sweet. Thanks for helping me out. Sure. I only can focus on work and forget the pain and heartbreak. Put yourself together. I got your back on this. Oh man. Come on, chin up. Well, we're gonna get all of our roster of guys right now that we've collected. Oh, Kiryu-kun, how you been? Hey, Kazuga. You're not sticking your neck where it doesn't belong, are you? I get around. I do what I do. Business as usual, huh? Well, what brings you here? I want to ask a favor, Kiryu-kun. As a part of my research for an upcoming article, I'd like to help you with your biz. What? My business? We're short on people, so I appreciate your help, I guess, but... That's great. Thanks. I'll work hard for my pay. Yeah. Got stats on that? Wait a minute. A pay? You want a salary? Oh, chill out. I do pretty good work, if I do say so myself. Fine. Welcome aboard. Sweet. Thanks for having me. We got a lot of people we can talk to now. Like lots of people. Look at all this. We even got these director guys with us. Oh, hey, Kiryu, baby. Kiryu. Oh, you mean Kiryu. Isn't it Papillon Kato and director spinning? What are you two doing here? Bling bling ka-ching. We're just about talking about you, Kiryu. Talking about me. Yes. You helped us with that music video for Miracle. Now I want to do something for you, Kiryu. You helped me out big time too. So I want to hype you up your side gig. Bada bing, bada biz. What does that mean? We want to help you, Kiryu-chan. Yes. We'll put our whole world-class abilities at your disposal. Come on, Kiryu. Let's do this thing together. Sure. It'd be great to get on top of the names like you two to help me. Aren't you really busy with your day jobs, though? Don't sweat the deets. We're jazzed to work with you, Kiryu-chan. Just let us on the gravy train. Okay? We'll smash box office records together. Yeah, both of them. Nice. Oh, and they're actually are ranked pretty high too. I'm not sure about this, but oh well. Thanks for your help, guys. Let's see. Oh, you helped me with Mon deal. Oh yeah, you're the guy who gave me the password. Lee Young, was it? Right, Lee Young. I was looking for you. What? I don't want any trouble. You're a man who get things done. You helped me with more deals. Look, I appreciate your help with the password, but I don't want to get involved in your other deals. Sorry. Oh, I knew you'd say that. But I do not give up. I hope you will change mine someday. So I hope with your business. Having someone like you with your knowledge of the underworld will actually be a pretty big help. Yes. Help you I can. Okay, it is settled. I work really hard. Got him as a security guard. Just according to plan. Now I'm on inside. One day, I'll make him mine. Hey, you know, I heard all that, right? Well, whatever. Thanks for your help. Oh, it's you. Didn't I see you at Queen Ayumi-sama's dungeon? Oh, right. With Ayu, the dominatrix. What was your name? Ayu-sama calls me masochistic man, and pig, and slave, and I see. Thank you for your help at the playroom the other day. Well, oh, since that day, Ayu-sama has really reached a whole new level as a dominatrix. Perhaps it's thanks to you. That's great. There are no words to express my humblest gratitude to you. So instead of words, I'd like to thank you with deeds. Deeds. The word on the street is that you're running a business. I thought perhaps I'd be able to use my skills for my day job as a consultant to help you. Whoa, you're a consultant? I would never have guessed, but sure, I'd love to get your help. The more straight-laced you are in the streets, the more likely you are to be a freak in the streets. So we got masochistic man. Good. Sweet. This is wonderful. I'm looking forward to serving you. Please make me squeal like a piggy. Squee. Sure. You do realize you're not even trying to hide your freak flag right now, right? I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, let's talk to fortune teller lady. I know I'd see you if I waited here. Oh, hey, you're that fortune teller I met before. You want something? Let's just say fate brought us together. I have foreseen myself helping you with your business. What do you mean, fate? Guess I could use the help, though. Good, the matter's settled. I'll be seeing you. With my powers of prognostication, there's no question that your fortunes will be looking up. I still don't really believe in that stuff, but I appreciate your help. Alright. Let's see, what else we got? Are they all like around here? They're like all over here. That's awesome. Ah, Kitty-san. How have you been? Hey, Kikuchi. How's your police work going? Thanks to you, Kitty-san. I can handle police work other than routine stop and searches now. Good. I'm glad. But since I only did stop and searches for the longest time, I'm hopelessly out of shape. In fact, I've been messing up a lot. A police officer ought to be much stronger. True. I'm sure there are times when you have to physically intervene to break up fights or capture suspects by force. Yes. I need to get back in shape somehow, but I haven't found the right opportunity to do it yet. Getting in shape, huh? I know. Our company is hiring security staff. Are you interested in helping us? That would give me a chance to get in shape. It would be moonlighting though, and I can't do that. You're right. Then I wouldn't pay you. How about if I buy you your meals instead? I wonder if that's okay. Pretty sure that's well outside the rules too. Oh, what the hell? I owe you big time, Kiryu-san. Please let me help you. Got like 3 security staff guys already. It looks like that's what we're gonna do. It looks like that's what we're gonna kind of do. Great, thanks for your help. Yes, I'll get stronger and become a great police officer, just like my old partner. And you know what? All the sub-stories are very fun to do too, so that's why it's kind of cool to like do them. Golly, it's Kiryu-san. Yo, how's it hanging? Crazy Kyo from the Yokomichi Silvers. Hard to tell if you're acting like a gentleman or a Yankee, as usual. So what brings you here today? I'm sorry, actually, I want to work on my hooliganism with you, Kiryu-san. Please let me work at your office and help with your business. I really doubt you'll be able to do better hooligan by work at my company. Please, I'll do anything. I don't even want money for it. No, if you're gonna help, I'll pay you a salary. Even if we know each other, business is business. You're bitching, Kiryu-san. Yo, I think I just learned some. Oh shit, about being a hardcore hooligan right now. Sweet. Kiryu-san, thanks for helping me get my pistons pumping. Sure. Let's kick it into top gear. Still more guys. We got the secret agent guy here. The mafia boss. You were there with Shroomer. You're the mafia boss who took Kitajima the Shroomer to Europe. Yes. Kitajima and I were working together every day to create the #1 mushroom pasta in all of Europe. What's Kitajima up to now? He's still in Europe making mushrooms. The man's got talent. I see. But what are you doing back in Kamurocho? Well, that's the thing. Kitajima has such a head for business that I've run out of things to do at work. I asked Kitajima for some time off and came back here. Back to where it started. Kamurocho. Oh, he's your boss now. But I'm starting to get bored with playing tourist in Kamurocho by myself. I'm looking for excitement. Isn't there anything exciting going on? Can't really think of anything. Unless you'd be interested in joining the security staff at my company. Security? Oh, that sounds like fun. It's just what I need to get back my killer instinct after making pasta all the time. Grazie. I accept your offer. I shall join your firm. I've tasted the blood of my enemies in a long while. I can't wait. I know you're asking me for anything like that, right? Anyway, welcome aboard. Excuse me. Hey, you're Sachiko, the Buruseta girl. Please, don't call me that anymore. I've completely stepped away from that scene. Oh, is that so? Good for you. And what are you doing here? Have you started up a new business or something? Well, it's about that. You know, I could help with your own business if you want. What? Help would be great, but you're still in high school, right? I'm not sure I can employ a high school student. Huh. I'm no ordinary high school student. I have connections and experience built up for my Buddha business. I can help with the distribution, logistics, and whatever else your company might need. You make a good point. Besides, it's better for you to help a legit company instead of peddling panties. Exactly. Glad we agree. I look forward to working with you. Damn, she's like only 18 and she's like a manager. That's crazy. Yeah, likewise. I did it. This will let me be a little closer to him. Did you say something? No, I didn't say anything. Oh, you're so nosy. Oh, I'm sorry. All right, we gathered everybody here. Oh, there's... Wait. Looks like we gathered everybody here. Let's go and play around with this game for a bit. Yeah, I'll just stop until you resolve the problems in the area. Oh, wow, she's like so expensive.
いい店になったな。
Okay. let's go ahead and see if we can deal with these a-holes.
Oh.
Trouble. The goons are causing problems in the area. Should I deal with them now? I'll have to put up much of a fight. The guy from Yamano's place? You're causing trouble around here. I'm gonna need you to stop. This is the Leisure King's territory. You got no say in how we do things around here. You're dead meat. Alright. No freaking way. The problem in the Leisure King area has been solved. The payout gauge for this area is operational again. Good. I was able to solve this problem. Now all I have to do is wait for the profits to come strolling back in. Gonna pop in here for like a little bit. So let's see. Why don't we try and buy out a whole bunch of these? Why not, right? Why not? Let's just try and buy these. Well, let's actually invest in these properties. Yeah, we're gonna wait for the round to end. But in the meantime, let's just go actually out. % of the market share. Okay. Oh. Okay, wait. We can actually get... No. Let's not do that one. Let's do... Let's go inside here. I think we can actually do something here. Let's see. Maybe we talk to somebody. Let's see if we can talk to somebody over here. Oh, yeah, there you go. Oh, Kiryu-san, I heard from some other customers that you work in real estate. Is that true? Yeah, it is. That's perfect. You see, we've been looking for a reliable real estate company to manage our location. Would you be interested? Absolutely. That would be great. Are you sure about this, though? Of course. You seem dependable, and you're a regular customer. What more could we want? Hell yes. Cool. So we got that one, and then we can get let's go south and actually go this way. We're gonna get something. We're gonna go to the sushi place. Talk to the guy over there. Hey. Oh, Kitty-san. Sorry for bringing this up out of the blue. But do you work in real estate? Yeah, I do. How did you know? I'm friends with the manager of the Yurizaki, actually. He said business has been much better since you started managing the property firm. Something that maybe you could do the same for me. Would you be interested? Sure. Of course. Are you sure about this? Absolutely. It's getting harder and harder to do business here with all the tycoons buying out places and doing as they please in Kamurocho. Nice. And we got a Seamaster rod. And what brings you here today? I don't have any fish to make sushi right now. I gotta do that later. All right. Ooh. Cool. There you go. Stomp on your face. All right. We're gonna play this for just a little bit longer. We're gonna wait until the end of the round. We're gonna collect some stuff. Money battle. Oh. Did not expect that. All right. Okay. We gotta load our guys up with money. Okay. profit forecast is like 5K. Let's see. Oh, that shows like what district they're like connected to. Got it. Okay. So let's see. Thing is going out. This chill music is pretty dope though. Okay, let's see. More so about this part. Not that. Economy influence. Shows major effect on economy trends in the area. The higher the value, the better. The number on the left is the starting value. And the one on the right is the final value. Counts as HP during money battles. This only recovers when a manager is not in use. So switch out to them. So switch them out often. Okay, so okay, so this kind of like shows like their running value. I think this is like I think triangle is like the #1, right? Most effective. Yeah. Okay. That's right. The triangle is the most effective. I forgot about that. Okay. Cool. All right.
Yeah,
let's try and see. Now we can go back. And I wonder how many times we got to go like back in here to make it happen. How long is the wait? A long wait. Okay, so let's use all of our CP points for the to actually get what is it? To get more investment into the game. We're gonna go like this. We're gonna zigzag around. We're gonna go straight. Okay, big guy is like walking around.
Whoa.
So let's go over to the shrine and see if we can get oh wow. Damn. Holy crap. That sucked. Dude, I just like pulled out your teeth. Okay. So let's do this. All right. Cool. Let's go back up here. Should be faster now. Let's go over here and save, and this is where we're going to be ending it for today, guys. I want to thank everybody who came into the stream, Brax the Mad Dog, as well as everybody else for coming in today. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll be back with more minigame stuff with Yakuza, and hopefully we'll get to play some more. So thank you guys so much for watching on YouTube, and we'll see you guys all next time.